If you look carefully on my brother's forehead, there is to this day a spot of graphite where I stabbed my brother with a pencil. That's right. I once stabbed my younger brother with a pencil. And in preparing this message, I asked him if he remembered the stabbing, and, well, he responded.
Hi, everyone. Todd here, Pastor Mark's brother. I was talking with him this week, and he asked me if I remembered the incident from when he stabbed me in the head with a pencil. I was too young to remember the actual incident, thankfully. However, it's one that will stick with me for forever, because that mark that he talks about, it's right here. Right there, little gray spot. It's not going anywhere. I've had it for the longest time, and I'll probably have it forever. Thanks, Mark.
The mark that reminds my brother of Mark, it still exists to this day on his head. And my brother, he's one of my favorite human beings on the planet, and I would do anything for him. There are ways that we can bring out the best in each other, especially when we're laughing and joking, which is, well, it's usually about bathroom humor. But especially when we were younger, there are also ways that we could push each other's buttons like no one else. That's family, isn't it? As we continue today in our series, Bless This Mess, we are turning to the relationships that most often bring out the best and the worst in our humanity. That's our family. Now, family, it really has to be described broadly today, right? It's easy to think of a family as like a nuclear family, which is generally defined as two parents and children. But for the conversation that I want to have today about family, that's way too limiting. Yes, when we talk about family, that would include what we would call the nuclear family, but family also includes, well, it's the family that we grew up in, it's the family we're with right now, and I'm grateful for my parents and that they're both still with me. And I'm grateful for my brother who is willing to record videos for me as sermon illustrations. My parents and my brother, oh, they're my family. But then in addition, my wife, Jana, and my two kids, Drew and Kate, well, they are my family. And I could go on, and I could include my father and mother-in-law, my sisters-in-law, my brother-in-law, my aunts and my uncles, my cousins, my grandfather, and so on. Family. There are a lot of different ways that we can define it. Now, family is broad and it's widely defined. So family also includes people who are in single-parent households. It includes single people who are living alone. It includes people who are single with roommates. It includes people who are single, again, maybe through a divorce or a death. A family includes blended families with children from previous marriages and from other parents. Family is a broad and diverse term in today's world, and it includes more circumstances and more situations than I have time right now to list. So I want to define family very broadly today, and that brings up a question. Who or what do you think of when you think of family?